Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here, and welcome back to more Duke Nukem 2. Last time we rode conveyor belts and it was a pretty good time when I wasn't getting shot at. This time we fight a boss. Woo! Let's go. Wait, let's load first. Alright, now let's go. And yeah, welcome back to here. As I had mentioned last time, we are actually directly above. We're on top of the building from the previous level, and that's kind of neat. And yeah, there's still the very pixelated looking mountain range in the background, so that's cool. But yeah, boss fight area, but a very special boss fight area, a very fun boss fight area, because, where is it? Here we go. We get the hot rod, air bike. This boss, whoa, is apparently able to shoot in all directions, but, look at the hot rod air bike. Whoa, 3-directional movement. I can move all over the screen and just wail on the guy while he only does 1 damage at a time to me. I saw some health down here. Ooh, crap. Oh, well, looks like I'm roughing it. Bring it, boss. Haha! Oh, didn't even have to heal. Eat it. Darn, it's lifting off. Maybe I could stick out my thumb. References. No way to shoot my way in there. Gotta book and grab on somehow. As it heads for the vacuum of space. I am so screwed. Cause yeah, you can grab onto the outside, but there's not going to be a lot of oxygen to breathe once you get up into the space region. With the vacuum and all that. Gotta get inside the ship somehow, which I assume is where we're going to pick up next time. Let's check that score. Secret bonus 6. And secret bonus 7. I completely forget what those two are. I really need to look those up. I can really only ever remember 1 and 3, and that bugs the crap out of me. Skyson! Oh, look at that, I got the high score. Neat. Not sure why the others are in all caps and this one is not, but whatever, I got the high score. Take that, Skyson. You jerk, trying to beat my high scores. And since I thoroughly annihilated the boss, even without healing, here's some words on the game, because padding, we're at not even 3 minutes yet. From what I've seen throughout this episode of the game, I really like how they made changes and improvements as they went. Like they learned what they were doing, or like they learned what worked better as they were making the game. Like evolving their skills and whatnot. They even threw in a new song or two, which was great because some of them... because some of them did get a little bit stale. Let's, game options, instructions and story, high scores, credits. Let's go sit on the credit screen. I don't think it'll change from there. But yeah, what was I saying? Right, they added new music. Because some of the music did get a little bit stale, even though they do still recycle a lot of it. But, speaking of the music, I remember way back when I mentioned the snow level having a riff from the Enter Sandman song. Yeah, they totally used bits from other songs for some of the tracks. All the tracks in the game have names, but I don't know any of them. You just have to look up the soundtrack for that. Of course, most of the songs they took from were metal, of course, because that's the only thing fitting enough for Duke to kill to. Way back in the first episode of the game, the Red Factory, whichever video that was, I honestly can't remember. There's a bit of Megadeth in the music there, so that's kinda neat. And also very fitting since they did the iconic Duke Nukem theme anyway. That's a good song, I like that one. That's a good butt-kicking song. I think there's 1 or 2 other groups they took music from as well, but their names escape me. Gotta look up the soundtrack sometime though. Along with this game having an okay soundtrack, it's fun to compare them to compare the music from this game to the originals, what they took the music from. It's kinda neat. Yeah, I even read somewhere at one point that the flamethrower in this game, the weapon for that, they used the sprites from that, from another game rather. I honestly can't remember the name of it. It's been a while since I read about it, but yeah, they took it dot for dot, so that was less okay than just using a little bit of a riff from music. That was, I'm pretty sure, illegal to completely copy something from another game like that. Somebody probably made noise over it. But yeah, fun stuff and improvements. Even the graphics seem to get better, or at least they made new things to look at. Lava levels, ruined city, a snow level out of nowhere, much better than just the rocks and metal platforms all the time. And, as I've mentioned before, I really like the level transitions and how they had bits of the level you're going into, or the level you came from. Like the last level, you could, or even the boss level just now, you could, still see the snow level, so that was pretty cool. And, especially for older games, like platformers, they all had a bad habit of just poofing from one end of the world to another. You're in a desert, suddenly you're in a swamp. I always found that weird in games. But anywho, I've rambled enough. This has been Duke Nukem 2 Episode 3. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. I'll see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.